So Noriega, aka Nori, who was one of the hosts of Drink Champs and one of the creators of Drink Champs, he didn't have an option than to back down and fold like a file, fold up, man, like a folder, and he had to come outside and make a confession and make a plea and beg for forgiveness. I'm so sorry for allowing Kanye West to come on my platform. Matter of fact, this is what is going to make Drink Champs not going to be very, very interesting like before, because the reason Drink Champs is one of the best podcasts out there in the hip hop community, because they don't edit their podcasts, they don't edit whatever people say, unlike other podcasts on other media outlets. Whatever you say, if you say the wrong things, they are going to chop it off and cut it off and just put the ones that's pleasant for the people to listen to. But Drink Champs, they just pour out everything you see on the internet, everything you see on the podcast, they just let it out on the internet. That's why their podcast is really long, usually 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, very, very long podcast, because you're allowed to say whatever you want to say. So with that in mind, the podcast was going places and people loved the podcast. Matter of fact, it started having traction and people were running and clicking and subscribing to Drink Champs. Matter of fact, Drink Champs is owned by DJ EFN and Nori. They are the original creators of Drink Champs. But one of the angel investors, Pop Daddy Ake, who owns Revolt, bought into the company. I guess he has a percentage of Drink Champs, and he's one of the people who is supporting Drink Champs. He's one of the people who is the anchors of Drink Champs, who puts Drink Champs on his Revolt platform. He pays them and he does deals with them. So Drink Champs, Nori said when the podcast came out on the internet, Pop Daddy called him and said, "You're a disgrace. Why did you do that? Why did you have to bring Kanye West on this show? Why did you have to allow Kanye West to say the things he said on the podcast?" Later on, he said, "No, we embrace freedom of speech. We embrace free thinking." There was so much backlash on Nori. There was so much backlash on Kanye West. There was so much backlash because what? The truth is bitter. People don't want to hear the truth. Whenever you say something that is very sensible and something that is very important, they are going to cancel you on the internet. They're going to cancel you online. You are going to have so much backlash because the truth hurts and people don't want to hear the truth. People just want a narrative, and people just sheepishly follow whatever people are following. Everybody's just coming at Kanye West. Most people have not even gone online or even taken the time to digest whatever he says or all the 3 hours podcast he did. Most people have not even got the time to even listen to whatever he says, but they're just following people to give him threats, backlash, and all that one. So where is the freedom of speech in the media now? Where is the freedom of whatever free thinking and whatever you want to say? People don't want people to go forward in this life. People don't want people to say what they want to say. And when they control your narrative, when they control your speech, whenever they control what you want to say, they are going to put you in a hole. They are not going to. They don't want people to know the secrets of what's going on in the music industry. They don't want people to know what's going on in the world. They don't want people to know the secrets behind these closed doors, because there are levels to this very. You know what I'm talking about? There are levels to all this whole issue that is going on in the world. Stages and layers upon layers upon layers. And before you reach that stratosphere, before you reach that level, you really need you really need to cross some paths. You really need to fold. You need to compromise your status and your morals for you to get to where you want to get. So matter of fact, I'm trying to tell you right now, freedom of speech is coming to an end. There's going to come a time in which the moment you say something on the internet that doesn't apply or conform to whatever they want you to say, they are going to delete your account, delete your channel, delete your Instagram, your Facebook, delete your whatever, because your page or whatever you're transmitting from, because they're the one who owns all these platforms. That's how they control the world. That's how they make sure everybody is in alignment. So with all that pressure, the whole 3 hours podcast that was let out, that was put on the internet by Drink Champs, they had to take it down. And they said from now onwards they are going to edit all the content they put on the internet. How is that going to be fun? How is that going to be very enjoyable? Because they are going to give you a scripted show, a scripted podcast, a very well coordinated, edited, and you are not going to get a raw out of it, because it's that baby I like raw that people likes it, man. People like that rawness from that podcast. So Them Nori saying is going to edit a whole podcast, edit everything that comes on. Henceforth, is going to make Drink Champs go down from 100 to 0. Man, that's bad business. That's bad for Drink Champs. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop your comments. What do you feel that is it good for them to edit their podcast? Is it good for people, for others to always edit whatever they want to say, be conscious of whatever they say, or allow people to have freedom of speech, people to have freedom of their own opinion, freedom of whatever they want to say? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your comments. Signing out, au revoir, leaving you with peace and love.